Hello, so this is a follow-up to the lightning rail setup. So I'm in my prototype here, and I guess what I'm thinking is this sheet is an NCC. So if we go in here and page setup manager, we can see if we modify this, it's an NCC. So the sheet's going to be 27 inches by 17 inches. So obviously that's not going to be big enough, right? The table is 27 feet by 54 foot of printable area. So, or sorry, 54 inches. So I'm not sure what size sheet it'll allow us to make, but what we're going to do is let's back up out of this. Now you can see I run a test run on this. So let's just delete these two. We'll start from scratch. So let's do a new one. And I'll just call it lightning rail, I guess. I'll just do it all in capitals. Lightning rail. So now we have our new one. So what you're going to do now is you want to come in here. So what I did was I actually opened the location of this. Now I wonder if I can do the same thing here. So what I did was I created a new one of these. So let me see, PDF options. So you can see I've created a new one. Now it's not letting me create a new one there, so let me try in here. I created a different way. I went into the file. Yeah, so I should be able to go in here and create a new one. See, so you can come in here and create a new one. So I've already done that. You can see I've called it LR for lightning rail, okay? So I'm going to cancel. So you want to come to custom paper sizes, and you want to add a paper size, and I want to start from scratch, and I want the width to be, so I need the width to be 324, but I don't know if it's going to allow me to make it that large. 324 by 54. So the paper is greater than the max paper size can support. Okay, so let's try and make this smaller. If we make this 120, let's say 180, so if we make it 15 feet long, or like if we try 20 feet maybe, so let's try 240. That's not big enough, that's too big also. So I think I tried previously 180 and that worked. And let's do a 0. So I'm only able to make it 15 feet long, which is fine. Printable area, I'm going to get rid of the margins, and the paper size is going to be lightning rail 2, because I already did one of these, and finish. And then okay, and now if we come in here, I want to switch this to this one. Now I may have gone into the wrong one. Yeah, so I created that one in the other one. So if I go back in here, now it'll give me that option LR2, right? So I did it in the wrong one, so you can go back and delete that if you want. I wanted to create my own one, so I've created a new style here. You could have just created the paper in the other one, I guess. And then if you see the LR, the original one I have is here. And then we can preview that. And we can see it's changed the size of our sheet, so that's good. So let's do OK. 'Cause, 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 And then we can see this is the current one with the asterisk. So we want to set this one as current. And now I don't know why that one is saying lightning rail. That's interesting. NCC, modify. It's not NCC, obviously. Okay, so the size looks right. Alright, then we can just move this over. So now at least the width of my page, or sorry, the up and down of my page. So if I put handrails in here, I know that this is the width of the table. Now the table is almost twice the length of this, but for now that's good enough for me because I'm not going to be printing it out. It's just for a visual. So if I save that, so let me save that. And now if I go back and open the railing, I believe, let me see where I saved that railing, lightning rail test. Let's open this. I've already have my management tool settings, as you can see here. The management tool settings are set to allow duplicate workshop drawings. So let's minimize that. Let's select this. And let's go here, selected assemblies. You know what? I didn't close that down. That's not actually going to be my drawing style, or sorry, my drawing process is actually, I never closed these palettes, so it's not available to me today either. So it's here, use, okay, and hopefully that'll be on that prototype that I just created. It is, but it's not quite on it, but I'll have to set up the work area. But so that's what I got, and there's your handrail on your table, and we can see that it's almost the full length of the table, which is not actually the full length of the table, right? It's full length of the table in my drawing. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get out of it, but you know, it still has to be exploded and everything, so I still have a lot of work to do. All right. Hopefully this helps anyone else that's trying to do the same thing. Okay, take care.